Yo, what's happening, guys? Welcome to the Upland Investment Show. My name's METAVERSEMILLEN. How are we all today? So, yeah, we're back with another video. It's been over a week, but we've got a lot to talk about today. Hope you're all keeping well. If you're new to the channel, click that subscribe button so you don't miss a future upload. And yeah, pretty much going to get into it. The phase one's going really well. I've been focusing with LA recently, like that $1,000 every single month is now going to be like fully invested into Granada Hills, into LA, into like the future. I believe now, watching like the data over the last probably like close to 3 years now, and then also seeing like the new city releases coming out, it's really positive. I've got a lot to talk about later in this video with like UPLAND and like the minting and stuff like that, but there's gonna be so many more cities to come that like the focus will be like cities where there's a lot of like hubs, a lot of nodes, and a lot of like already built ground, a lot of built business and stuff like that. So I see LA being like a really strong point over the next decade. So yeah, putting all my kind of UPEX, all my dollars into like that one place and really supporting that economy. I just think it'll be really exciting. We're able to purchase like what is it, 910,000 nearly UPEX monthly yield, so we've really got this up over the last couple of months. Yeah, we'll get close to like that million UPEX monthly yield, but then obviously I'll go down to 14.7%, so we'll probably end up about 950, 960 by the end of the month, just depending what I'm buying, because I'm not going to focus on like the lowest markups anymore. Like an 18% markup in Rio compared to a 20% markup in LA, I believe are not the same. Like I don't want to focus too much on like the markups moving forward. I want to focus on where like I've already got a lot of investment, where I've got a lot of property, where I see future potential as well, because you know, if you've got a million, what's the point of having a million and nothing when you can have like 100 or something? So yeah, LA is going to be like the future, and like with that money, keep investing. I see a lot of potential, I see a lot of future as well, and I'm really bullish. I've seen a lot of negativity recently, but like it's not changing like my plan. I've written this plan down for years. Like I wanted to document the whole process. Now you're starting to understand that I'm serious about this investment, you know, just watching the content recently. But yeah, this is continuing. This isn't going anywhere. This is each single month moving forward. Like it's from the last 6 months probably all the way through. So yeah, we're really gonna like see this market go really cool. We've got probably like till what, January, February as well before the city unlock. So yeah, about 110,000, 105,000 properties will come back on the market, but by that point we'll be in a really good position anyway, and I'll be up at close to like 2 million monthly yield by that point. So yeah, it's like going to be really interesting. I see this as a long plan. Like everything what I've done with Granada Hills is really starting to like kind of rub into like the LA markets and how we can actually like really impact this economy. And there's so many good like nodes, a lot of good creators and broadcasters as well what are in LA already. So if everyone takes like the fair share and just supports it, you know, if you've got 20 properties on sale, take 2 of those properties off, support that market, see where we can actually get it, even if it's just for 3 months, just to see what we can do. I really do believe behind this. I've got like a lot of time, a lot of effort, and a lot of kind of money behind this as well. So I see this really being the future. So jump onto LA. You can even earn money if you go over to the phase one on my X account at METAVERSEMILLEN. I posted this at the start of the month, so currently there are around 350 properties. That's down to like 130 right now as well, so like 200 and what's that, 220 properties have been took off the market already, and it's only the 21st of May. So 300 properties in Los Angeles for less than 10,000 UPEX. I'll be purchasing 3 a day all the way through May with my yield. I've completed that. Like the last 21 days I've been purchasing property. I've got 3 properties every single day on LA, which is really cool. That's pretty much took off what, 21, 63 properties myself, and then another 51 properties already with this phase 1 giveaway. So yeah, this is going to be really exciting. And phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, like this is just going to keep ramping up and ramping up. So this leaves just over 250 properties on sale for less than 10,000 UPEX. So by the point at the end of this month, we'll probably only have about 40, 50 properties less than 10,000 UPEX. And at the start of the month, there was 350. So yeah, think about where we can grow this. This is a first ever attempt at this. Yeah, it's just going to get bigger and bigger as we move forward. Once we learn the best ways and the best strategies and the best prizes and rewards, and yeah, it's just going to be really interesting. So take a screenshot of your purchase in Upland, feed in game, and post it in the general chat on Discord. So if you actually go over to Upland, if you go over actually to UPLAND here, you can go to properties, go over to Los Angeles, and then in Los Angeles you can go to sale price, and then in sale price you can even go min and max filters and change that to 9999. And then under here, you'll be able to see how many properties are left in LA. So 100 properties. Let's load more actually, see where that goes. Now, so that's not clearly got the right data. So for sale for UPEX, here we go. So now we'll go down and see 120 properties. Yeah, that's down at 120 right now. So this is actually flying down. So there's only 120 properties left in LA for less than 9,000, less than 10,000 UPEX, basically 9999 or below. So if now we go over here and you can see where is the markup, you can actually now filter it by the markup, and you can see the lowest right now is 125 markup. So you could buy that property, and once you purchase it, it'll come up in your UPLAND feed. You might have to refresh the app, and then you'll go over to the feed. And then in the feed, you'll be able to see like my last purchases. So you can actually see here, this was 121 hours ago for 9999. So I'd take a screenshot of this, and then I'd click on the link on the X account, this link here, and it'll take me over to the Discord. So if I go over to the Discord, I'd go over to the general, and then you can see all the players now like joining into this 9999 or below, which is really cool to see. And we've got a live leaderboard as well. This leaderboard's updating like literally like every 12 hours, every like 16 hours right now as well. So it's the fastest updating leaderboard in the whole of UPLAND. Really proud of that. But yeah, I didn't expect this to kind of be the response for the first one. I thought it'd be like probably about 30 properties, but we're up at 51 right now as well from just this phase 1 announcement. And then there'll be a $20 giveaway and 20,000 Sparklet for 20 days for the first player. So like whoever wins, who gets at the top of that leaderboard. And then player 2, the second in the leaderboard, will get $15 and 15,000 Sparklet for 15 days. And then the third place on the leaderboard will get $10 and 10,000 Sparklet for 10 days. Yeah, at the moment with the current rate, we'll probably end up hitting about 75 properties on top of my like 91 properties pretty much with that 910,000 monthly yields. Yeah, it's decent. 75 plus the 91, 166 properties like took off the market in a month just off this like kind of one competition. So I'm really happy to move forward. I'm happy to put the dollars into this. You know, I don't give away UPEX on the channel, but I do like buy properties off players. So I'd buy a property for $20, a property for 15, and property for 10, or it could be an asset as well. So yeah, whatever it is. And then they obviously just tell me the addresses for the Sparklet. I'll need to buy up more Sparklet at the end of the month as well. I really do see like the build inside of it, Granada Hills. This is what I want to go in with RaeRam as well, which is so cool to see. This is a leaderboard right now. 500,000 UPEX has been taken off. So yeah, Bazza right now is going to win that $20 with 20 points. He's just jumped up with another 5 purchases today. So yeah, if you want to jump onto that, you still can. You'd need about 200,000 UPEX to hit like this 20 property mark. But yeah, if you want to jump on, you can get that $20 and you can get that 20,000 Sparklet. Even if you get into third place, you know, that's what was it, $10 and 10,000 Sparklet for 10 days. Yeah, it's not bad at all. You know, we can really start to see this go up over time. And then phase 2 is looking really interesting. I'm not going to talk about it right now, but yeah, lots of big stuff to come. This is going to be cool going forward. It's just really interesting. I'm loving like the market, you know, I love the economy and stuff like that, the day-to-day. So we're going to like jump more into like the economy, more into like the gameplay. What I really enjoy with UPLAND, you know, there's a lot to do with lots of other stuff, but I'm going to keep it positive. I'm going to focus on like the journey. As much as I like think and moan about stuff, I really do believe in like that original vision, and like I really do see the future's bright, especially just looking at the data. This is what I follow more than anything. So if we go over to transactions, because I'm paying the account, so I'll go over to minting. And then over here we'll go from the 1st all the way up to the 21st right now. This is GMT, so this updates in my time. So if you've ever seen any of my posts on X, it'll be like 12 o'clock at night GMT time till 12 o'clock. I know the overview updates at 9 AM every morning for me, but if you think about like the overall sales and stuff like that, I can update that over here, all the transactions. If something sells like in a minute, it'll update. I'll be able to refresh the page and that shows up, you know, like stuff from a couple of minutes ago will show up on the transactions, whereas when I want to see the overview, it is always the next day. But when I search in the property search and then I like say I load more like I'm doing now, I'll be able to see the exact amount. So that's a wee trick. You won't be able to see the unminted till it refreshes every 24 hours, but if you actually go into the unminted in transactions and load more. You can see right now. So at the start, the whole of May right now, we're only on the 21st. There's been 21,029 properties minted. With the Sydney release was just under 20,000, I think, on the chain, like about 19,400 or something came on the chain. But say it was 20,000, that's like what, 129 properties. 1,029 properties, sorry, over what like was currently gone on. So that's like a surplus to me. And I think by the end of the month we'll probably be close to what, 230 a day, 240 a day we're minting. So we could pretty much get to another like what, that's two for like another, say even 2,500. So you add that on, so like 3,500. So we'll probably get close to like 23,500 properties minted. So that's like 3,500 more. And then if you think there's not a city release every 30 days, yeah, we're probably like surplusing about 5 to 6, 7,000 properties right now. And if you actually go over to the overview, because yeah, 21,029, and then we go back over to the overview here. This is what's really interesting as well, because you've got 275,991, but if you actually go over here, you can see where the city locks. So I can't remember exactly what city, but even with Sao Paulo, you know, 6,477. London's down at just over 2,500. Tokyo's like 408. So Miami's like coming up with the Sparklet wars. This is going to be really interesting to watch. South Lake Tahoe, that's going to be like hard because like you have to drive there, don't you? Bermuda's nearly at 1,000, and then Washington's going down nicely as well. Paris is almost minted out, non-FSA. So yeah, and then you can see Sydney's almost down at 2,000. So like a lot of players like Lightning Legs really minting out Sydney, which is cool to see. A lot of big players. Dizzy Disky, I've noticed him as well. I've been watching a lot of big players. Feeds on Upland recently, seeing what they're doing, their strategies and stuff like that, just watching like the overall markets. And it's really cool. I believe this is like the first couple of days where I've seen like a really positive, well, like a couple of weeks where I've seen a really positive like kind of move towards the market, whether that's one player putting a lot of money in or if that's another 10 new players putting a little bit in. I've noticed like with USD, and I've noticed with UPEX, but definitely with UPEX, like with UPEX in LA, like there's nearly been 1,000 properties either purchased or took off the secondary. So now we're nearly down at 81,000, and I've not seen it down at that like since probably over a year ago. So yeah, we're really coming on like close now. This is going to go down really nicely as well. I think the city at Genesis Week will be close to minting out, or if so, minting out as well. So yeah, there's a lot of positive. I'm looking forward to the future. I don't plan to like sell off any of my properties. I've took every single property off in LA as well, and every property I buy I'll drop down to 25 UPEX as well moving forward. Like all the properties have been down. So yeah, that's pretty much everything what we're going on today. I want to shout out RaeRam as well. This is amazing. I did put a post up actually, but he's got 1 million UPEX, 1 million Sparklet, sorry, right now, like pushing into Granada Hills. So this is cool to see. Yeah, over here. So Granada Hills resident RaeRam with 682 properties in the node, so he's a really big, second biggest player in the node behind myself. Has just caused a spike in the exchanges with a massive Sparklet purchase. Congratulations to everyone at Granada Hills community for your continued support. So yeah, he put a message in the Discord earlier today saying he's at 1 million, so this is really cool. But yeah, bought up 948,000 Sparklet 810. Let's have a look how much that would actually cost to actually buy up. So if we go to the Sparklet, and then we can see our Sparklet's gone down again. It was actually jumped right up. I don't know if that was actually the Upland buyback, because if you don't know, if you buy Sparklet from the store, Upland will buy a percentage, use a percentage of that money to buy up Sparklet from the exchange. So I'm not too sure if that was like Upland buying up Sparklet at that time, or if that was another player putting into the game. And then obviously the price goes up, so then everyone tries to, well, it's going to sell. There's more like appeal to sell, so that just drops the price down again, but it's still staying higher than it was before. So if we go to 948 and then 810, 948 and then 99. Oh, it's not got the 9. 948, 810. And let's have a look. So he's got, yeah, that's worth like over $15,000, $15,103.85. But then if you think about it, it's close to 1 million right now. That'll be pretty much Let's have a wee look at that. It's like mad to think about, but it's really cool. Yeah, close to like $15,918.73. That's what you get for a million Sparklet right now, which is absolutely awesome. There's probably like, what, 9 properties going up every single day. It's really cool to see. And then another 9 have just started being built now, 9 or 10. So if we go over to RaeRam, we'll actually have a look at it, because you can go over to the feed now. And then here you can see the construction's all just started in Granada Hills, which is awesome to see. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 properties now gone up, and is already just completed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11. So yeah, he's completed 11 already, and he's got another 13 going, which will pretty much be ready in 7 days, 7, 8 days usually for an apartment fully staked. So yeah, that's really cool to see. Granada Hills is not going to look the same, so jump onto it, play for you. It all runs out. You know, I'm not buying up Granada Hills right now, so I don't like intentionally drive up the price and then be like, you know, I've seen so many nodes like behind the scenes. I don't know if it's intentional, but driving the price up with like the node managers or whatever, like, you know, and then like kind of promoting that price and how high it is, and then it like kind of like falsely advertises, and then other players jump onto it thinking it's like doing better than it actually is. Yeah, we're going to keep those prices like exactly where they are. We're very happy with that. It means more players can jump onto it as well. I don't want to start like chucking like $400-500 into the secondary like right now, because I want other players to be able to buy that while they still can. Like, I want it to be us all kind of involved. I don't want to have like 2,000-3,000 properties. Well, other people are having to pay like 50,000, 60,000 UPEX for a property. So yeah, jump onto it, support the node, jump on while you can. You can become a resident. There's 70 of us now in Granada Hills, so it's going really cool. I'm really excited for the future to see where we can actually push it. Coming up to that million monthly yield, and also I need to get some more Sparklet as well at the end of the month. So yeah, I'll probably get this up, probably just another 20,000, probably 22 to get that up to what, 130,000 Sparklet for the competition, and also to contract the MMCS contracts. So I've still got like 3 apartments to complete. And then my Sparklet's free to come jump back on Granada Hills and help RaeRam fully develop the node. So excited for that. Jump onto it if you're not already. Thank you so much for the support. I really do appreciate all the messages. Obviously, UPLAND's doing now the Broadcaster of the Year. They're doing like Player of the Year and Designer of the Year. So yeah, go vote for who you think's best as well. I'm not into like go vote for me stuff like that. You know, if you think you've enjoyed some content of some player in the game, some broadcaster, go vote for them. Like, go show your support. Honestly, it was amazing last year to be in the runners up to it as well, which was really cool to see. So yeah, appreciate all the support, everybody what follows the channel, everybody what subscribed. Follow the journey, follow the movement, follow the investment. Click that subscribe button, comment down below your UPLAND in-game username, and tell me what you're looking forward to at Genesis Week. And yeah, I'll leave the video here. Thank you so much. Take care. METAVERSEMILLEN. Peace.